Hi, I'm Melanie from Riding to Health Invercargill, and welcome to this week's Why. Now this week it was a question that was asked to me this very morning actually, and it's quite simple. Why does a personal trainer make you do things over and over again? In this morning, and we were doing sets of exercises, and she looked at me sort of like, are we doing it again? And I stopped and asked her, do you know why it is that we do things more than once? And she said no. So I thought, well, maybe there are a bunch of other people out there that don't know either. So here, that is why it's today's question. So why is it that usually in a class you'll be asked to do sets of exercises, you'll be asked to repeat them, that you don't just do one thing and then move on to something else? Why is that? Well, there's a really simple reason for it, and it's called hypertrophy. Now, what we do when we are training muscles is we deliberately fatigue them by doing the same type of exercises over and over and over again to make those muscles tired. And the reason we do that is how we build strength in muscles, because working them to failure engages more fibers and helps to build muscle strength. So the next question then would be, why do I need muscle strength? Because, well, I don't want to look like Arnie Schwarzenegger. Well, I've got a really simple one for you there too. So here is why. Now, I went and found a research article. Little tip, if you want to find articles about a topic that you know are reliable and based in scientific research, go to Google Scholar. That's where you'll find those. So I've been in Google Scholar looking for things that mention hypertrophy and training to failure and things like that. And I found an interesting article that looked at whether you should be training to failure with high load or with a low load. So that would mean heavy weights, low reps, and train to failure till you can't do it anymore, or whether it would mean low weights, lots of reps till you can't do it anymore. Now, this research article told me that actually both of those approaches do help to build strength, but the one that is more effective faster is the heavy weights to failure. So why do we need to have strength? There's a whole bundle of reasons that are really simple and based in daily life. We use muscle strength to have good posture, range of motion and muscle function to be able to actually move your arms and legs and do daily things, mow the garden, get out of a chair, that sort of stuff. We also need muscle strength to reduce the likelihood of injury and strengthen bones, and that becomes more and more important as we grow older, strengthening muscles, because as I've mentioned in the previous why, you start to lose muscle density from the age of 35 upwards. So we need to keep that muscle strength up the older you get to be able to keep doing the stuff that you took for granted when you were younger. It also promotes healthy muscles and, like I said, helps you to do everyday chores. So back to the question that was, why do we make you do stuff over and over in exercise classes and in personal training? We do it so that we train the muscle to failure, and we're helping you to build strength. Nice and simple when you know how. So that's the end of this week's why. Thank you for the question, that client this morning. And I've got another heap of questions in the back burner, but if you've got one for me, then you just ask me at this email below or comment below this video, and I'm happy to put it into a future why. Meanwhile, have a lovely sunny weekend.